Hey guys, today I got an NU match, and yes, it's just a one, and I really don't know why this video is so long for just one battle. I guess it was kind of stallish at times, I don't really know, but this is actually a friend of mine, and I don't think he does YouTube, I'm not really sure. Oh yes, he does, and his channel will be in the description. So I'm having kind of a dumb moment, and I'm about to go to bed after this, and I can't really think of anything, but looking at his team, um, well, it looks to me like he's going to lead off with that Graveler, and he didn't have any rapid spinner, so I think I'm just going to lead off with my Torterra. But I don't. This is actually my first time using the Kadabra on this team, and I made it completely. Well, not completely actually. I just changed a bunch of things right after this battle, and I'm gonna try to make another competitive team like I did a while ago, but it didn't work out so well because it wasn't very good. But I did make a new team that was actually, and now it's pretty good. I don't know. And the only threat on his team is Gorebyss, and it ends up doing a bunch of work, as you will see. Sorry to be a spoiler, but it does. And so yeah, let's get into this. He's leading off with his Jesse the Survivor, and it just dies to an Earthquake first turn. It's probably Specs or, I don't know, Coil or something, but I'm adamant with max attack and max speed, so yeah. So I set up the rocks, he misses the Toxic, which is just great. And then he knew I was going to switch something up, so he just went for the Giga Drain. Like you should, switch moves up and all that. And so I knew he was going to switch, so I went for the Whirlwind. Because why would he stay in on a Grumpig unless you're going to go for the Leech Seed, which is just annoying. And so now he goes for the Toxic, not the Leech Seed. And I just go for the Whirlwind because I hate that thing a lot. Those things are so annoying. He goes into his Crush, the Graveler, and I go into my Torterra thinking that he's going to set up the rocks, but he just goes to the Earthquake, which is just mighty fine with me. And so I think I go for the Wood Hammer. Yeah, and then that does 20%, which is not a lot at all. And so I gotta switch the hell out of here and go back into my Grumpig, so it's kind of just getting repetitive right now. And right here, I think I actually make a little bit of a prediction. I'm not sure if it was this turn. It might have been in a little while. But, no, I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I didn't predict it there. But that Leech Seed actually does matter because it gets this guy back up to full, which does matter too. As you will see in a second, I switch into my Torterra. And I guess he predicts that very, very nicely and goes for the Fire Punch. And I should have gone for the Earthquake here, knowing these things have Sturdy, but I go for the Wood Hammer thinking, oh, no big deal, these things suck, can't do anything to me. But no, I take it down to, it's Sturdy, and then with the recoil that I get, it can just take me out. And so I go into my Grumpig, and I'm like, okay, he might switch, but then again, he doesn't have a spinner, so either way, I'm just going to go for the Rush, because I can outspeed it and go for the Sleep Talk. But I get the Whirlwind for some reason. I don't know why, because like most of the time when I Sleep Talk I get rest. I'm not kidding you, like 90% of the time I get freaking rest. Here's where I make the prediction going to my Kadabra. Because he obviously wasn't going to go for the Giga Drain, because why would he go for the Giga Drain? So I just go into my Kadabra to take the Toxic or the Leech Seed, and then I was going to trick it. But no, he decides to switch out. And that's just, now I don't have a Scarf, which could have come in handy. And now I go into my Luxray and he Thunder Waves me, which doesn't even matter because I have Rest on this thing too. I don't know why I even try to make Rest talkers. Like, it's so stupid. It never works for me. But I get Paralyzed, which is actually good because now I can't see that I have Roar, which is the move that I used right there. And so now in comes this stupid Meganium. These things are so annoying. And I just go for the Roar, and he goes into his Bayonet, and I'm like, alright, what is this thing gonna do? I just stayed and went for the Discharge, but he tricks me the Band, and too bad I don't have Spark. I was debating on whether to put Spark or Discharge, just because Luxray has higher attack and lower special attack, but it has higher base power moves, whatever. I don't know why, I was just trying to explain that. But I go into my Kangaskhan predicting the Shadow Claw, but he switches into his Meganium, and he goes for the Giga Drain. Doesn't break my sub because it's obviously defensive. And I'm pretty sure this guy's watched my videos. I don't know why he didn't expect me to go for the Disable right here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not watched by anyone. Wait, did he predict me to go for it? Did he go for Giga Drain right there? I don't know. I'm being an idiot right now, not predicting anything, but he forgets that my Kangaskhan has Scrappy like a bunch of people do. So, nothing against him, because a lot of people do that, and he goes into his Ampharos, and I go for the return, and it doesn't quite take him out, but it gets him down to a very low range. And he just goes to the Thunderbolt, and then he doesn't get Lefty's recovery because he's Scarfed, and I just disable him because he is Scarfed, and I can just get a free sub up now as he goes for the struggle and kills himself off. And yes, that is what happens, and I'm looking pretty damn good right here. But here I make quite a big ass misplay. So had I stayed in and stalled him for like the rest of the game, I could have easily fucking won. But no, sorry about my cursing, but I got cocky and I went into my Monferno knowing he's going to go for the Giga Drain, and I can easily take him out with a Flare Blitz, right? But then, right after I did that, I realized that he still has this stupid shell-smashing Gorebyss, and that there's like nothing that I can do. With a Monferno, these things have great attack, or great special attack. So, Grumpig is obviously asleep, and I knew it could take one Surf or something from even +2 because Grumpig is pretty darn bulky on the special side. But no, he goes for another one, knowing that I have bad luck with Sleep Talk. No, he didn't know that. But obviously, there's only one useful move I can get, which is Psychic, and it wouldn't even take him out. So now he proceeds to take, or does he take? No, he doesn't even take me out with a +4 Surf, which is nice, but I get the rest anyways, like I do most of the time, and I'm probably going to change Grumpig, even though it's on my current team right now. I don't know what I'm going to change it for, but I want something that's good and is not common. So that's what I'm looking for. And so now I just send in just about every single one of my Pokemon to get raped by this Gorebyss, because he's at like +4 special attack. I think it's +4 and +4 speed, and I was just saving my Monferno for last because this is the last possible thing that could kill it. You go for the Banded Mach Punch. Doesn't quite kill it. If I was Specs with Vacuum Wave, that might have killed it because those things have pretty good defense. And yeah, so this was kind of a dull narration, I think. I don't really know because this was first try and I did really bad. But whatever. Yeah, leave a like and stuff like that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So if any of you guys have like suggestions, now that the threats are out of NU, I'm looking for a physical wall and a special wall with these conditions. They're good, they're not all too common, and they don't have a weakness to rock, and they have some form of recovery. I don't know. That's it. I'm picky. LOL. Goodbye.